I was abused any way a human being can be abused as a kid. It had a profound effect on me, being bullied.
Mike Tyson.
Does boxing ever leave somebody?
Hey, sitting there with Mike Tyson.
Sign the contract. I'm the most
Baddest Man.
There's no one can stop me.
How do you respond to people who are critical, particularly your age?
Ever heard a crowd roar so loud it felt like an earthquake?
Sign the contract, big boy. Sign the contract.
Not just a boxer, but a force of nature. This wasn't just fighting, it was cultural lightning. Must-see chaos, brutal blink-and-you-miss-it knockouts, collided with bizarre, headline-grabbing antics. But what happens when the unstoppable force meets immovable reality? Stunning triumphs, shocking scandals, and a hard-won redemption. Ready to step into the ring with history's most polarizing champion? Iron Mike Tyson. From his explosive debut, Mike Tyson was chaos incarnate, a human wrecking ball with impenetrable defense and ferocity that turned legends pale. Remember his chilling vow, "I want your heart, I want to eat his children"? This wasn't just trash talk, it was a nightmare made real. As his star blazed, Tyson morphed into boxing's ultimate lightning rod, adored and despised in equal measure. Forget Ali's poetry or Lewis's reign. Could anyone survive a prime Tyson onslaught? His underrated skill paled only to his soul-shaking, one-punch erasers. This terrifying unpredictability made him box office dynamite. Opponents' knees trembled before the bell. Only the bravest giants dared face his hurricane of fists. For 2 electrifying decades, 1980s, mid-2000s, his devastating power and raw magnetism held the sports world captive. Think the story ended? 15 years after his last pro fight, Tyson's 2020 return exploded the internet. Proof positive, the world still can't look away from Iron Mike. Why? Because pound for pound, he remains the most terrifying what-if in boxing history. The Tyson train was unstoppable, demolishing his first 8 victims. Though Biggs somehow clawed his way upright, Tyson unleashed another concussive left moments later. This time, Biggs crashed to the canvas. Lights out, champion dominant. Larry Holmes stepped into the ring against Tyson, already bruised, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally drained from consecutive losses to Michael Spinks. The veteran had little left in the tank. Tyson sensed it instantly, overwhelming Holmes from the opening bell. In the 4th round, a cracking left hook sent the former champion crashing to the canvas. Though Holmes rose, he was a target on borrowed time. Tyson dropped him twice more in ruthless succession, sealing the victory with a devastating right hand that ended Holmes's night emphatically. This brutal dismantling wasn't just a win, it was a stunning coronation, marking a defining peak in Iron Mike's meteoric rise. 91 seconds. That's all it took for peak Iron Mike Tyson to shatter the boxing world. His legendary demolition of lineal champion Michael Spinks wasn't just a win, it was a terrifying display of utter dominance. Spinks, the master tactician renowned for his impenetrable defense and laser jab, was reduced to rubble in a flash. Hitting the canvas twice before a savage right uppercut left him sprawled like a broken monument. This wasn't just knockout number 35. It was the chilling moment Tyson became boxing's undisputed king. The unthinkable happened in Tokyo, 1990. Iron Mike Tyson, boxing's seemingly untouchable destroyer, stepped into the ring against James "Buster" Douglas, a 42-1 underdog, most expected to be just another name on Tyson's highlight reel. But Douglas, fighting with a grief-fueled fury after his mother's death, transformed. He wasn't intimidated, he was focused, precise, relentless. Punches that crumpled legends bounced off his resolve. Even when a ferocious Tyson uppercut sent him crashing to the canvas in the 8th, Douglas rose, not broken, but burning. Then, in the 10th, the impossible unfolded. A lightning combination from Douglas detonated on Tyson's jaw. The Invisible Man fell. The world watched in stunned silence as the referee counted out the fallen champion, sealing, perhaps, the most seismic upset sports has ever witnessed. The final bell tolled not with a bang, but a whisper. On June 11, 2005, A weary 38-year-old Mike Tyson, once the most terrifying force in sports, lumbered into the ring against Ireland's unheralded Kevin McBride. Gone was the blur of destruction. Struggling against McBride's sheer bulk and reach, a desperate Tyson landed a low blow, a flicker of the old fire, extinguished by exhaustion. After 6 punishing rounds, the legend who once electrified the world slumped on his stool, uttering the quiet surrender heard round the boxing world. "I don't have it anymore." It was the stunningly subdued end to a career defined by explosive fury. Mike Tyson's journey, from ferocious young champion to controversial icon and reflective elder statesman, isn't just boxing history. It's raw, unfiltered human drama. His legacy? More than knockouts, it's the undeniable force of personality that changed the sport forever. What's your most unforgettable Tyson moment? Was it a devastating KO, a wild interview, or his path to redemption? Smash that like button if you're an Iron Mike fan. Subscribe for more deep dives into boxing's greatest legends. And sound off in the comments below.